It is Friday, May 26th, 2023. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It is a Friday puzzle today, so we have a themeless grid, maybe a bit of a tricky puzzle, though. Often that is what happens on Friday. We have some misdirection, some puns, that sort of thing. I'm getting a bit of a late start this morning, so hopefully it's not too tricky, too devious. We'll have to find out. In any case, this hopefully not too devious edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Lewis Williams, Camtron, Henrik Koskinen, and, as always, the invaluable Timothy Bark, the indomitable Showmaster, and the incredible Horan family. So thank you so much to the 6 of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They are sustaining this series, keeping this channel going, and for that, I am quite appreciative. So thank you, and thank you to everybody who is a patron and is contributing to this channel. If you'd like to become a patron and directly contribute yourself, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the link in the description field underneath the video. And there you'll get, of course, all of the bonus videos. And I should today do at least in theory, I should do the Friday mini puzzle speed solve compilation. I won't have time to do that today, so I will do that tomorrow instead. So look forward to that tomorrow if you're a patron. And do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you've not gotten around to that. And you can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server, the nice friendly chat community, in a link in the description field underneath the video as well. So having said all of that, let's get on to today's crossword. This is a Friday puzzle constructed by Hemant Mehta, who has constructed just a small handful of puzzles for the New York Times. And it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. So let's start solving, see what kind of maybe punny material we have in store for us on Friday. Resident of Seeb, Sohar, or Sir. Anomani, maybe? I should probably double check that. Shaped like this answer's first letters, say. Well, if it is an O, it could be oval? Could you say that's oval? It's shaped like it. Yeah, that works. Word on a check. Seed case. Oh, this is Eril. Is that right? It's something like this, a seed casing. This is botanical language. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah, cracking up. LOL. There we go, for laughing out loud. We have a question from someone arriving in haste. Am I too late? Yes, that looks good. And smart. Very clever, maybe. That could be. Maybe. Word on a check. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, memo? Does a check have a memo note where you can sort of write something explanatory? I think it might. That would make this Omani. Here we have company that produces the Modern Love podcast. All right. That must be the New York Times, the publication of this very podcast. And words from one extending an olive branch are, I concede, that doesn't, I could, not sure. I don't see it. It's someone trying to make peace, presumably, but I don't quite see what the answer is. Moves, maybe relocate, so move house in this case is what this means, as opposed to just, move your body or something like that. Assessment informally. Informally. I'm not sure. Loses interest, say. Gets bored? That fits. It sounds pretty good. Company whose names aptly is an anagram of games minus a letter. Oh. Well, there's no R in that, so this isn't Relos. It could be Sega, which is a video game publisher. They made Sonic the Hedgehog most famously, and equal is R's, and 2 and 2 equal 4, 2 and 2 are 4. So an assessment, an eval, an evaluation, that's the informal version of it, okay. And then moves, sells, okay, right. So it wasn't move house, it was, I think this means moves merchandise, and we moved a lot of widgets today. We sold a lot of widgets today, that kind of thing. All right, idly moves about, lolls about, maybe? If you're kind of, I don't know, on a couch or something and you're lolling about. Mutton chops. Question mark, though. So right, does it mean mutton like sheep then, or chops? Not sure. Words from one extending an olive branch. Not seeing that either. Pigs' digs could be sties. No, you wouldn't really spell it that way, would you? You'd spell it more plural. You'd spell it this way, I guess. Is that true? I'm doubting myself now. Pigs' digs are pig pens. There we go. That doesn't, you don't have to worry about that issue in that. All right, so mutton chops are loons. Why is that the case? This doesn't look quite right. Maybe Lowell's is wrong. These look correct. Oh, loins, as in loin chops. Right. Okay. So there we go. It was a sort of butchery related thing, and then idly moves about. Oh, I come in peace. Oh, right. Okay, sure. Yeah, mills about. They're milling about. They're idly moving around. Yep. Okay, that is correct. And the about being in parentheses just indicates we're going to apply it not only to the clue here, but to the answer as well. So idly, you could do idly moves, meaning mills, and leave the about entirely, but the about being in parentheses means we do apply it to the mills as well. So idly moves about, mills about. All right, ones who live large in slang. Big something? It seems like the most obvious way to start something involving large. Oh, but I don't think that's right. Better Call Saul Network. What is the Better Call Network? Is it? I'm actually not sure. Here in the UK, it was on Netflix, which I don't think it was in the US, which I'm sure is what this is referring to. I don't know. Tough nut to crack. Get behind something, say. Hide? Some chasers. Beers, maybe? You could have beer as a chaser of some kind of shot of liquor. Milk it. Oh, you could milk an udder. Oh, right. So usually with this kind of clue, milk it would have an exclamation point at the end, and it would mean that this clue is not a definition or a synonym, but rather is being said about the answer. So milk it is something you could say in regard to an udder, but not in this case. We just have to infer that ourselves, and so hopefully you did. Fail to include, say, you could snub somebody, maybe fail to include them from a list of invitations to a party. Something that needs a key is, don't immediately see it. Knowledge or a means to acquire it. And here we have non-melodic genre, noise music. Yeah, noise music could be a non-melodic genre of music. And something that needs a key is, the key needer is, why can I not think of what needs a key? Oh, a code. You could have a key code, I guess. You could have a code, a key that helps you decode a, encrypted document or something. All right, there we go. And knowledge or a means to acquire it are schematics or school something. Tough nut to crack. A poser? Is that a way to refer to a difficult, sort of a brain teaser? I think it is. You don't hear it used in that manner very much these days, but I think it is actually a word that means, oh, that's a real poser. That's really, in the sense that it's really posing you a difficult question. But we use it more often to refer to somebody who's has sort of, ambitions above their own actual abilities, or self-conception above their abilities, maybe. Knowledge or a means to acquire it. It does look like school something. And jealous critics in slang are, not sure offhand. Ones who live large in slang are, oh, ballers, maybe. Oh, maybe this isn't school. Maybe it's scholastic something, or scholar something like that. Anyway, this is probably Ballers, one who lived large in slang. And jealous critics in slang are the people I cannot bring to mind. So, what about this? Better Call Saul Network, it certainly wasn't ABC. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. We'll just have to come back to it. Polite denial. No, ma'am, maybe? Oh, AMC. AMC. That's, I think I knew that somewhere in my mind and I just could not access it without a cross. There we go. That's it. No, ma'am is the polite denial. Jealous critics are, player haters, maybe. Okay. So I feel like that's sort of the same category of vocabulary as ballers. It's all, that's sort of the same, be deployed maybe by, in the same situations, maybe like by the same, I don't know, age range, I guess. Who knows how to define that exactly, but they seem close to one another to me. Knowledge or means to acquire it, scholarly, I don't know. Don't know why I'm not saying it. Youth sports mismatch ender. Youth sports mismatch ender. Do not know what the mismatch thing is doing there. Like posts at the top of a feed, typically. The newest or newer, maybe they're the newer ones. Okay, that could be the answer. To really move someone emotionally is to awe them, and pursues a passion ? So what is it the pursues or the passion that's being punny and indicated by the question mark? I'm not sure. What about this? Teacher's sleeve in a pinch. Maybe, I don't know, if it's a teacher of very young children, it could be maybe used to clean a child's face or for children to hang on to or something. If they're walking outside, I don't know. Not sure. Shared a workspace in modern parlance. Something maybe. Discuss without. Is this maybe hot desked or something, or I don't know. Co-worked? No, workspace is already in there. Flummox. One might read kiss the cook. That's very commonly, you see that in television and film, people wearing aprons that say kiss the cook. Some formal attire. Inelegant way to solve a problem. Brute force. You could just try every solution until you come to the proper one. Some puzzles make more sense with that than others. As crosswords, not so much. As far as that point over there, up to that point over there, you could say. And a tragic flaw for Oedipus would be his hubris, I suppose. Was he a bit of a poser, maybe, Oedipus? Probably doesn't quite work, but the poser bit, but hubris. Hubris probably does. All right, discuss without is to, you can hash out some topics of maybe whatever knowledge we eventually need to acquire this answer. Flummox is to stump somebody, maybe with a real poser, and some formal attire. Oh, I see, prom. So this is referring to a dance, the prom sort of dance in high school. Prom gown, dress, suit, costume. This is hot something. Look at that, hot. Is there any way it is hot desked and this is not I come in peace? I don't think so. This seems like that's what this would have to be. Words from what? Oh, I spelled peace incorrectly. I'm sorry. That's deeply embarrassing. Sorry. I'm sure you were all wondering what on earth is he doing. I'm sorry about that. That was a weird one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. I come in peace is spelled this way as opposed to I come in just one part of myself. Okay, teacher's sleeve in a pinch. Oh, an eraser, right. Okay, I was on the right track using it in sort of those improvised ways, but I guess that's already what the clue said. I didn't think of the right one. Oh, prom dress is plural, right. Okay, it's some formal attire. Attire can, of course, refer to one article of clothing or any indefinite number, so there we go. Okay, gets to She gets to it. She... Not quite seeing it. Concorde EG is an SST, a supersonic transport. It was a airliner. It was very fast, developed by Britain and France. Supersonic. And pursues a passion makes makes love, maybe. So passion would be the punny bit here. I think that might be right. It seems plausible to me. Let's check the crosses, though, to be sure. Youth sports mismatch ender. Oh, a mercy. Oh, right, I see. So if two teams are mismatched in skill and one of them is way ahead, you end that with a mercy. I don't know. What? Loss? I don't know. Bacon bit, question mark. I don't know. There's a pun going on. Is it someone named Bacon? I don't know. Francis Bacon, something like that? I don't know. Okay, Cologne's place. The Rhine? Is Cologne on the Rhine? That sounds very plausible in Germany. Long and lean. Oh, sorry. Just to be clear, I'm assuming Cologne is referring in this case to the German city and not the substance that you could put on your face. But maybe I should be thinking that. I don't know. Let's check the crosses and see. Long and lean is bony, maybe. You could describe. I mean, depending on what you're describing, that might work. Youth sports, mercy. I just do not see what this is. Sorry to all of you who do, who are yelling at me through the screen. Body parts that an owl can't move. Their eyes. Is that why they have to move their head around? I don't know. I don't actually know if that's right. It doesn't seem right to me. I'm not going to put it in. They come out of their shells eventually. Oh, maybe. Oh no, never mind. I thought I had an idea, but I didn't. I think maybe this isn't. Whatever I put bony, though, this makes this word look strange. They come out of their shells eventually. I'm not sure. Action in the card game spit. Draw? I mean, that drawing is an action in many card games. It could be. Oh, is this scholarship? Why did I not think of that? Okay. It probably even ran through my mind at one point, but I didn't match it to the answer, but it makes perfect sense. I mean, yes, you could refer to knowledge as scholarship. You could say there's a lot of scholarship, on this subject matter, but also scholarship is a property you could possess to acquire that knowledge. So there we go. I don't know why that didn't come to mind. Youth sports mismatch ender. A mercy rule, maybe? Is there some kind of rule that allows you to end a game early if that's happening? Long and lean. Oh, lank, maybe? The person's lanky. Bacon bit. Oh, an essay written by Bacon, maybe? That would make this eyes. Okay, that was right, if that's true. And chicks come out of their shells eventually. Okay, a chicken is laying eggs, and then the chicks come out of the eggs eventually. Okay, I guess this is all correct. All right, I was very unsure about what was going on there, but it seems to have resolved itself. All right, stick is something. And action in the card game spit. It's not draw, it's... is that one of those card games where there's sort of a slap mechanism? I don't know. I'm not actually sure, but I know that I sort of have just vague memories from childhood of there being some kind of card game where there's a slapping involved for some reason. Stick... and dessert often eaten outdoors. Often eaten outdoors? What dessert would have reason to specifically be eaten outdoors? I'm not sure. Calculus concept. Oh, limit is a concept in calculus and mathematics. And a s'more. Oh, I see. Yes, it's a s'more because it's prepared by a campfire because you sort of melt the marshmallows that is sandwiched between the graham cracker along with a bar of chocolate. So there we go. It is generally eaten outside. Keep this between us. No more. Do not. I don't know. Something. I'm not quite saying it. Like some land, no longer good for livestock. It's overworked, or it's over plowed, or over grown. I'm not sure. Okay, subject for gossips. An item, maybe an item of gossip. That could be. And a viral phenomenon online would be a meme. Not just online, but we use it mainly online, is a meme. Award recognition for short. A nomination for a particular award. Oh, sorry, it's an Academy recognition. It's referring to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, I think. Keep this between us. No or not. Not one soul. Stick. Infants cry. Wah, maybe. Oh, not one word. There we go. That's it. That's it. Not one word. Keep this between us. So stick is, oh, to cling to something, to stick to something. There you go. It's not a noun. It's a verb in this case. And overgrazed. It's no longer good for livestock because the livestock themselves have already overgrazed it. That makes more sense than what I was thinking. I was thinking of sort of over-tilled land, but that's not the livestock. It's then no longer suitable for sowing, maybe. Anyway, ding dong could be a bozo, and Nabisco offering. Oh, does Nabisco make Oreos? There we go. The official snack biscuit of the New York Times Crossword, of course, the Oreo by Nabisco. I don't remember. I mean, I think maybe I've seen Nabisco include once or twice in the crossword before, but who knows? Stole from a drag show. Oh, right. So this doesn't mean you stole something as a verb from a drag show. It means a stole in a drag show. So a boa, a feather boa, a kind of stole. So there we go. That's what's going on there. And interjects, you could interject something into a conversation. You could add it in. So adds. And waves away. You shoo. Someone waves away, shoos away. All right. Gets to, if something gets to you, it really affects you. And man on a mission, question mark. What is the pun? Which word is punny? I'm not sure. Purple stuff. In quotation marks. Oh, purple prose. Okay. So the question, not question marks, the quotation marks are just indicating that we're being a bit cute with the word purple. And we're referring to purple prose, so overwritten, sort of tortured fictional writing. I guess it doesn't need to be fictional, but I think purple prose is more often associated with fiction, but it need not be. All right, man on a mission. Still not seeing it. Detached is apart. And shows, so this is I think a verb rather than a noun. A television network shows several programs tonight. It airs several programs tonight, so there we go. And man on a mission. What is this? Is it someone's name? Is there someone named man as a surname, maybe? Runtime. Question mark, sorry, question mark. So a race. Time to run, a race. Oh, a friar. Oh, someone on a religious mission. There we go. All right. So a friar or a monk, a brother. Okay. And número de mosqueteros is the number of musketeers, presumably, which would be tres for three, famously, the three musketeers. And there we have it. That was the Friday crossword. I seem to have had something in my throat the whole time. Sorry if my voice sounds strange today. Anyway, I was hoping it would clear up, and it doesn't seem to have. So that was our Friday puzzle. As promised on a Friday, or at least as expected, no theme, just solving, and a bit of sort of punniness, a bit of misdirection. We have those short clues that could be things like equal or moves, that could be either verbs or nouns. Shows could be a verb or a noun. We have quite enough. That's very common on a Friday. And wasn't all too brutally taxing a Friday. Just a nice, clever, themeless grid with a bit of misdirection and punniness, but nothing too terrible. So there we have it. That was, I think, a classically sort of tuned Friday puzzle by Hamat Betta. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back tomorrow for the Saturday crossword, where we retain our themeless grid identity, but we step it up with the difficulty. So join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Friday. Take care.